Good morning, brothers. We'll try and get through this one without the phone falling down. It's precariously stacked on top of the dashboard. If it does, I'll pick it up and carry on. This is a snap vlog straight off the phone. We're in the bro club checking on each other and checking on ourselves, probably most importantly, so we can then be in a good state checking our brothers. Something that I find interesting is a lot of people that I've talked to when I was in hospital going through my own health challenge that had either survived cancer or survived heart disease. They all shared something in common. They said that after they'd come out the other end that they were better off for the experience. And I had to think about that, and I thought about my own little battle and the battles I've had with still being here on this planet and fighting disease. And there is something that you come away with, but you don't actually have to have a disease or go through that hell to have that. You could also have that by changing your mindset. But I think experience is always the best teacher. And it comes down to this simple thing, that every day on the planet, around about, I suppose you could say, about 1 million people die every day. So that means tomorrow morning, 1 million people won't wake up. And when those 1 million people don't wake up, or they die, or they have an accident, or something takes them away from us, they affect probably, I mean, most of us know probably at least 10 people closely. So you could say that 10 million people are very much affected by that. So every day, 10 million people are affected by death, and roughly 1 million people die. Tomorrow morning, you may not wake up. That's a reality. I may not even get home in my car. I could die on the road. It's a reality. Every moment that we're alive is a blessing to be here and experience it. And I think the trouble is, particularly when you're younger, as you get older, you realise that you're no longer immortal. But a lot of us go through life, and I definitely have, where you're somewhere in your brain, you think you're immortal, that you're going to be here forever. And of course you're not. You're going to die. But we don't really experience or feel that unless we have something life-threatening. Someone tries to kill us, or we have a near-death experience, or we fight some disease and come out and make it here. So what this gives the person that has this experience is it gives them an appreciation of every living minute. Now, I don't know anything about being spiritually or aware or having beliefs and things that make you feel enlightened, but one thing that's made me feel really, really grateful, a magic to be here, added a lot of quality to life, is nearly dying and finding out that I will die, and I know how looking at death looks, not being any longer fearful of death, not wanting to die but not being fearful of it, but also going through each living moment knowing that this could be my last moment. I may not wake up tomorrow, I may not see the sun tomorrow morning, I may not get to talk to you guys, I may not see my children. This is a reality. So I try to treat every moment of the day with gratitude. I try to treat it with, make it as precious as it really is. It's a bloody precious moment. Go for a hunt, go for a fish. Well, came back home, I'm still here. Now that's the thing. You are here, and if you're listening to me, you're still alive. Because there will come the morning one day where you're not. And it's not a bad thing or a dark thing to think about and contemplate your own death. I think it's a thing that wakes you up and makes you realise, hold on a minute, I'm mortal. I'm going to one day kick the bucket, fall off the perch, snap my carrot. All those things that happen to us, we grow sick, we die. That's the nature of most people. Some people are lucky and they have a sleep death where you go to sleep and don't wake up in the morning. That'd be great, but on the whole, most of us suffer quite a bit before we die. I've recently lost 2 people in my life in the last 6 weeks. One died of drowning, and one died of a slow, debilitating chronic illness. A very close friend of mine. That yeah, I had a lot of time with him. He used to make knives, and I tried to tell him a long time ago to make some changes with his diet and stuff, but he just kept on doing the same thing. And yeah, anyway, everyone's got their journey towards death, and man, I've done some dumbass things in my life which led me very close to death, and I'm still here, and I'm grateful. And I think the experiences of near-death experience do give us a sort of a knowledge of our mortal selves, the fact we're going to die. But how many of you don't ever think about it and really think about it? Because it's not a nice thing to think about. Anyway, brothers, I just thought I'd put that out there. Very short video this morning. Managed to get through without the phone falling down. Have a great day. Check on yourself and check on your moment by moment, how you feel, and the reality that you're not one day going to be here anymore, and how you can make each moment, because each moment is bloody precious. It's a miracle to be born. The chances of being born is 1 out of 400 trillion, and you will die. So while you're here, try to inject as much goodness into every moment that you have, moment by moment. If you think about it every morning when you wake up, I'm still here. I always do. The first thing I do when I wake up is I wiggle my toes, wiggle my feet, stretch myself and all my arms and legs, and I go, wow, I'm here to see another day on this planet. What can I do with this day to better the existence of those I love around me and myself? Today I'm going to meet Cora, who's a lady I've been helping. I don't normally help a woman, but she's 28, and I'm just sharing ideas with her. Took her fishing, awesome person, and really the reason I'm doing it and extending myself outside of teaching men is because she's someone who really is being proactive at making her life better and those around her better. She's helping with yesterday she helped, I believe, with some of the flood work in Nelson, and today she's going to help me in my garden. People like that help their community and help themselves. Man, I'd love working with people like that, because that's the best place to put my energy. People that want to carry on doing their bad habits, eating badly, taking drugs, and don't want to try, I find it very hard to work with. I'd rather give my energy to someone who's proactive at working on themselves. Anyway, guys and girls, occasional girl watching, hope you enjoyed this yak in the truck. Sorry about the bad audio. It's the nature of doing a vlog, but I try to get as much into a day as I can. Go steady, and I'll see you next Bro Check Club video. See you later. Right, managed to get through here without a cop seeing me. I wasn't holding the phone, but I've got it now. See you later.